guys, Nick and Nate from Plasti Ship Fishing. Welcome to another episode of Talkin Ship. And today we are going to do stinger hooks. Nate's going to show you exactly how to do this. It's a lot easier and faster, and they hold up very well. We've put them through rigorous testing. Full body weight from us testing. So you can feel safe doing it this way. But yeah, stay tuned. We're going to show you guys how we do this.
We're going to make our stingers now. First thing you want to do is just make a jig. Scrap piece of wood, nothing to it, 2 nails. One hammered in that way, one hammered in this way. 2.5 is what we're going for. Some people do 3, but we're going to do 2.5 today. You're going to want, we use 20-pound Vanish fluorocarbon for our line, and size 10 treble hooks, mustad, and then for the crimp we use the leader sleeves, size 4, and for the dip we use plastic dip. So you want to start with your line here. You're going to bend it over. We're going to do a polymer knot.
You just double over your line. You're throwing it through the eyelet, bringing it around, nice and slow. Make your loop, bring your double-ended over through that. Don't go all the way down. Bring the hook all the way through the tag loop. Then you cinch her down. Dip it in some water.
I use the nail sometimes to get her to cinch down. We're going to cut off her tag end here. Now we're going to put the hook on this nail. And this is our measurement, the 2.5. So we're going to get a 2.5 stinger out of this. And then your main line here, we're going to cut that and give us plenty of room to work with. All right, then we're going to wrap it around this hook here. Or wrap it around the nail, I'm sorry. And then you're going to grab one of your leader sleeves. Run it on there. A couple different ways you can do this. You could actually let it slide down like this. Put it in like this. Or you can actually just not use that yet and just make your loop ahead of time.
So basically, what are you doing there? You're just making a loop?
Making a loop.
Okay.
Just running that line through there.
All right, you got going on now? You put it around that nail?
Yep, see how it's around the nail?
Okay.
And then you're pulling this, which makes this tight to keep your 2.5. Put it up against that nail, pliers, whatever you want to use to crimp. And then you're just crimping that. And then that's why you want to make sure the hook is on this end with the nail head, because that way, it's tight, so you can slide it off.
Okay.
And then your access line here, you're going to cut that off. And there you have it.
So that's the stinger. Now, you see that loop down here. That's where it's going to attach to...
We're going to dip it in plastic.
Okay, so then that part there will go on your jig past the barb, or
yep.
No?
Past
so
the barb.
It will pass the barb. Okay.
Yep.
So let's show them the process of the
your
Plasti
loop
Dip.
Which normally we don't go this big. I'm just doing it so you guys can see it better. We go a little smaller, snug against the hook. So now we're going to take that loop end and dip it in this. You see that?
Yep.
Like that. Just like halfway up that leader sleeve. Not too crazy. There's that. We're gonna set that, let her dry.
This is a more accurate size that we'll do, but this is the one we just did. And what are they, roughly a couple hours and they're dry?
Yeah, I mean, they'll tack up, or they'll be tack free, probably 30 minutes, but at least like 3 hours to let the centers dry before putting your hook through. And I mean, dude, they're charging anywhere from $1.20 in the store for these. I think we got like 24 cents in these.
Yeah.
The hook and sleeve.
Saving a ton of money by doing it this way in the long run. But yeah, that's the deal. Pretty easy process. It'll save you some money, and you'll have peace of mind knowing that, you know, it's gonna stay if you hook into a bigger fish or, you know, just a fish in general. I mean, you kind of like to have that, like, you're worried about losing the fish if it's flopping around and stuff. The last thing you want is to worry about the stinger breaking off or something. So this is another way to reassure that.